It's Friday. Paul's jump. Look at this. What's some cool technology we have? Java and Jesus. I see people on the chat, but I need to hop over. So, good morning, Jenny. Oh yeah. Good morning, Kathy. It is a little burr chilly this morning. Susie. Good morning, Mike. So Paul, what was the temperature at your house?
It was 3 degrees when I got up this morning.
Ooh, I had, what do we have? 5, I think was the lowest that I saw, and then I quit looking.
But
Bethany.
it's a balmy 7 now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's because the sun's up.
Yep, that's right. This came
Good
up
morning, Bethany. Bethany likes our new technology here.
and good morning, Kim.
Oh, yeah, Kim jumped in right there. They were -4, Kathy says.
Last night we were supposed to get down to -4, but I didn't stay up for that.
Okay. Yeah, it dropped that way in the middle of the night. Of course, Mike has to jump into 3 degrees, which was a 70s soul group.
Yep, I actually remember them.
Mike, I'm sure you've forgotten more than I'll ever know. I I don't know how you know all those things.
Yeah.
So now this is cool. So we can jump in. So Paul, I didn't even ask yesterday. Were you able to get out of your house, or have you dug out yet?
I have not dug out. I just decided I didn't have any place to go. So so I'm waiting. I mean, I left the house. I've walked the dog a few times, stuff like
Uh-huh.
that, but I haven't driven anywhere. So my car is still buried. My driveway is still full of a foot of snow.
Well, we gave you all day yesterday to take care of that.
Yeah, I know. I was gainfully employed though.
Okay, we're working for a living. Yeah. So Jim, the remote works. So oh, by the way, you got some snow in High Rolls too. We drove down through there yesterday, Jim. Did you have to sweep your porch off? See if he responds to that. The only thing about this remote deal is when I look at the camera like I normally do, I can't see you. Well, I can see you move around, but I can't see you in the camera. So
Okay. Well, I'm not doing a whole lot of moving, so
okay,
don't worry about
I think
that.
I know how to fix this though. I think I have a solution.
All
So
right.
I
Well,
will work on that. So I can
technology is great.
have the the monitor for you over by the camera, so I can look in the same place. So.
Okay.
So if it looks like I'm not paying attention to you and I'm messing around on my computer, I'm not playing solitaire. I'm looking at you. Your picture's right here on my computer. So
That's okay. I'm used to being ignored.
yeah, people looking around you, they don't look you in the eye. When I'm looking you in the eye, it just doesn't look like I'm looking. So now I'm looking at the camera, but it looks like I'm looking at you. Anyways, technology. Oh, Jim pulled out the shovel. They actually did get a little bit of snow on High Rose. I was surprised. I spent good 4 hours. I heard that. I spent a good 4 hours digging out yesterday. Um, so
Wow.
yeah.
That's how long it would have taken me too.
Now, mind you, that's a few breaks in there because I should have worn my hoodie and pulled it up over my hat, but my ears, the tip of my ears kept hurting. It was so cold yesterday, and a little bit of wind went a long ways. So. All right, man. So we're finishing up this week talking about technology. Um,
Ooh, I like technology.
when it works,
Yep.
technology is great. So this is I love the new setup that we have right here with our little streaming thing, and so we talked. Gosh, let me see if I can recap. We talked Monday. Uh, Oh, 3 inches of snow in El Paso. Man, that place
Wow.
probably shut down. We went down to Alamogordo and everybody had snow on their cars and there was snow on the roof.
I heard they had a couple of inches down there.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't get down till obviously it took me till like 11:30. We left here at about noon to run down there, so a
Well,
little bit of
four
time for
hours of shoveling prior to that, right?
yeah, yeah. Man, was I tired. Um, Cynthia said something about exercising, and I said, "No, I think I got my exercise for today. I think I'm good." not as sore as I thought I was going to be, thankfully. So,
Good.
so let me see. We're talking. So Monday we talked a lot about the church app. So let me pop that up. I'll switch over on my deal. I'll pop that up. Here's the church app that we have. So it's called Church Center. You have to go in there, download it. I think it asks you for your phone number. Then it's going to send you a code, and we don't sell information like that. It's just for our use, but it gets you in there, so you get the church app. Tons and tons of good stuff on the church app. You can, golly, there's a directory, but so what you have to do once you sign up for the church app, we'll send you an invite for the directory. You have to accept that. Then you have to actually list yourself in the directory. And some of you don't have pictures yet. I'm going to start fixing that in the next couple of weeks. So you may want to do that before I do.
I have a picture for you, Larry. I just need to Photoshop it a little bit and make it look presentable.
Okay, all right. Well, so the cool thing is I can put my picture in there for you. I showed you the cute little monkey in the dress. Did I show you that?
Yeah,
So,
I saw
and
that.
then you can switch them out if you want. So
I don't know. It might be better than the picture I have selected. So we'll
I know
have
Chris Chenneberry isn't watching this. Mike is, but so if Chris doesn't get one on there soon, I found a picture of a monkey in a truck. So and he'll never know unless Hillary or Mike tells him. Hillary might fix that for him. She's the one that's got the app on her phone. So we talked about all that. So the directory we have, it's really kind of weird. So it's called signups on the app, I believe. But that's where you can go to sign up for like our equip classes that we have on Monday night. We'll have other things that'll be popping up on there. In fact, we've got our youth retreat that's coming up in April. That's available on there. So you can actually click on those and you can sign up for those. That's way cool. We don't have it set up so you can pay yet, but it'll tell you how much what you owe if there's a cost for the class or for the retreat and stuff. What else? Groups. We've got the men's Bible study group that's on there, and I added the ladies. I kind of snuck theirs in. I told them, I just put them. I can add people into groups too, so I added them in there, and some of them had already noticed that. So we can have that. The cool thing about that with the groups like the men, women's Bible study and our community group is you can have group chats through the app. And around here where we live, not everybody gets cell phone service at home. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah. Oh, Mike.
I'm usually pretty good about it.
Okay. So Michael Cannon is in Lordsburg, and you guys are still digging out in Lordsburg. What'd you guys get, like a quarter inch? That's my brother. I have to pick on him a little bit. He's pastor there at First Baptist Lordsburg. What's funny, we were at the Vacation Bible School training, and the Lifeway set up a little store so where you could buy Vacation Bible School stuff. And they said, "What church?" And I said, "First Baptist Church." And he looked at me. I said, "Yeah, there's probably like 10,000 of those, aren't there?" So,
is there a Second Baptist Church anywhere?
There actually are. Second
Really?
Baptist.
I've never seen that.
Second Baptist Houston is ginormous, and there's a Second Baptist in Lubbock that's really big too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a third?
Never have seen a third, but it wouldn't surprise me. First Baptist, that always kind of cracks me up. I mean, I've never. In Dallas Fort Worth, there was not a Second Baptist, and except with those two exceptions, I've not heard of more. I guess.
I've never seen that, but I need to add that I think Lordsburg is a great place to have a church because it sounds like the Lord's already there.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. See, we're at the top of the mountain because that way our prayers don't have to go so far.
There you go.
Yeah. It takes their prayers a little bit longer to get there, but the Lord's there with them. So. Lordsburg. Yeah, I had to drive to Deming though to hit a Taco Bell. So,
ooh.
Sorry, Mike. Anyways, gosh, so with the apps, because a lot of people are in here, they don't have cell service where they are, and so then they have to connect through Wi-Fi, and then that gets really weird with group text and stuff. Well, with the app, it'll just works like an app through Wi-Fi, and so you can communicate there. And I have them set up, I believe all of them, the groups, so the members can message one another. So that's kind of cool. So you can do that, and you can, like our community group is doing a Super Bowl party. If anything changes with that, or people can put on there what they're bringing or whatever, because we need some buffalo wings, mozzarella sticks. So,
Well, I'll tell you what, a couple of weeks ago, when we actually had to cancel the service, which is the first time I think that's ever happened,
uh-huh.
uh, the you use the app to get that announcement out, and that was great because everybody could find out right away.
We did, and so the ones that are on the app, we can do that, and what we did, so that'll lead us kind of into the next thing that you reminded me of earlier. Oh, Bethany got about 2 inches, no school or work. Oh wow, yesterday and today. Well, that's because they don't have snow plows in Texas, Bethany. That's why when you get a couple of inches of snow, plus it's never just snow. There's always ice, so they shut down. But you reminded me this morning, so I'm going to pop this number up there, and this is a specific. I didn't have a graphic that only had the number, but we have a text service that we use, and so you can text to this number. We text to you, and we did that on that Sunday as well. Sent a text out to everybody to let them know, or at least the ones that put in the loop. You can text loop to 575-205-4740, and it'll put you in that group. So that's the number that, and in fact, you should probably just put that number in your phone, because when we text you from the church, that'll be the number that it comes from, so you know who it is. Sometimes I don't always put Pastor Larry at the end of it or something. Gosh, and so let me tell you some ways that you can use that. Do you know some ways, Paul? You tell us. What are some ways you can use that number?
Um,
Pop quiz.
yeah, well, I know you can text prayer to that number if you have a prayer request, and somebody from the prayer team will reach out to you.
And when you do that, here's something you guys need to know about this. When we tell you the keywords to text, only text that keyword. So if you text prayer and then put the prayer request after that, so if you do prayer and then space and then say, I haven't dug out my car yet, please pray for me. That won't go to the prayer team.
Okay, thanks for the tip. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, we will get that, but I can't forward that to the prayer team. So I'll get that. Those of us who are administrators on there, we get that, but no one else does. So when we tell you what you're going to want to do is text the keyword. So in this case, prayer. Text prayer, and then that's all. Then send, and then it will reply, and then it gives you a little form that you can fill out. And in that form, it has a place for the prayer request. Then that one will go to the ones that we have, the ones that have signed up for the prayer team. So put that. And in fact, if you want to be on the prayer team, then you want to text prayer TM. It's all together. Prayer TM for team. And then it'll ask you for a form, and you fill that out. And the reason I ask you for the form is so we can get your information. We want to know like your name. And for the prayer team, I think there's also an email it wants, because it emails the prayer request out to you, as well as text it. So those kind of things. But so one of the things that we just did, and we've been working on, and really got a lot on Wednesday because we had to cancel Kids Club and Youth, is Kids Club all together. It's Kids, KIDS, K instead of C, KLUB all together. And so we do that, and then that's a good way. So now we can send out those texts to the Kids Club parents and let them know, like hopefully we won't have to do that often, but we were pretty sure that the weather people were going to get this storm right on Wednesday, and so we did that. You're going to say something, Paul? Looked like it. I saw the thought running through your mind. I just couldn't read it.
Oh no, so I'm thinking that there's all sorts of things like keywords that you can text to that number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they all are. Maybe we should think about
publishing a list
and getting that out to people, because I'll get confused. In fact, let me just tell you right now that, because I probably will mess up the prayer request, but I haven't dug my car out yet, so please pray for me.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
I mean, So we say that joking, but I read another article just in this last snowstorm because this storm covered over 1,000 miles. Like that swath that went up was like 1,000 miles, and
Man, that's
so
a lot of shoveling.
that is. And so they posted again, for us guys especially. I don't know if it's because we have weak hearts or what, but to be careful, don't overdo it, because guys, a lot of guys have heart attacks while they're shoveling snow, probably because we're not used to doing that. We're out of shape, and who knows. It was cold yesterday. My ears kept hurting. That
Yeah,
was
well,
sad.
I mean, we're still single digits, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to warm up a bit.
So initially they said it wasn't going to go above freezing until Tuesday, but I think tomorrow is supposed to be above freezing. So
Good.
so we'll remember that. We'll pray for you.
All right, shorts and t-shirt weather on the way.
It wasn't yesterday, but yesterday it was overcast the whole time. So we got the sun today. So prayer you can do. You can join the prayer team that way. Men, if you text the word men, it'll put you in the group for the men's ministry, which covers a lot of things. We have 2 Bible studies and in our fellowships and stuff like that. So yeah, we need to make a list so that you guys have it, and probably I should just put that on our website. You know what our website?
Yeah.
You know what the website is?
FBCCloudcroft.org.
You are good. Yes.
Yeah.
So fbccloudcroft.org, which we actually just changed the template yesterday. Changed a few things not yesterday. I didn't, day before. I lost yesterday. I shoveled snow. Did I mention that? So,
yeah.
So this text service can do so many things. We can use it, and I'm looking at a way to integrate the 2 together: our text service and our church app with the registrations and stuff. So I'm soon gonna have it. For example, we're having a Young Lives Ablaze retreat. They're not doing the children's conference anymore, but we're going to make it a retreat. And so you can text YLA, not yet, but this is one of the things that I want to do, to text YLA to this number, and then it will send you to the sign up. It'll send you a link, and then you can go to the sign up form for that. So we want to integrate those in a lot of good ways. But the text thing that we do, oh man, it's, I would say it's limitless, but I'm sure there's a limit somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. What else? Boy, they jumped in more on the weather than
Yep.
we haven't asked too many other questions.
That's the way I like it. Make them easy. I can talk about the weather.
So we're really pushing into technology a lot. Love this new here. This means when I travel, if I'm traveling on a Friday, as long as I'm available, you and I can still jump in. I can pull Jim in, who comes in on Mondays. That's Hillary. On Wednesdays. So if it's a big snowstorm, as long as actually I can do this at home too, just not with the studio set up behind me. So cool. That's our technology side.
Yeah,
So much more.
this is great. It wasn't too long ago that we wouldn't have been able to do this, and I would have had to dig out yesterday to make sure I could get into the church today.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have told you this was an option. That might have gotten you a little bit more.
This is great. I don't plan on leaving the house anytime soon now.
Well, dig out tomorrow so you can come to church on Sunday.
I'll try to dig out before Sunday.
Okay, all right. Because I know.
Although technology is great, we do have online options for the service as well.
And we actually added to that. So I had to upgrade this service that we're using called Restream to be able to do what we're doing. And with that, so we are now live streaming our services to Facebook and to YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Same time, it's okay. It was really simple to do, but it's cool that we can do that. So So yeah. So I knew that ran through your mind when I said you have to dig out tomorrow to get to church on Sunday, and in your mind you thought, well, I don't have to. I can always live stream the service. So by the way, let me just put in another plug. With all of this technology, it has increased our need for volunteers, particularly on Sunday, but even beyond Sunday. So if you like technology, if you like this kind of stuff, then look for soon a keyword to text, and we'll tell you how you can do that. Because I was just thinking, for example, so now we need greeters or hosts that are available on Sundays to greet and chat with people on YouTube and with Facebook, since we have a Facebook Live. So that's something we're going to do this year, is try to engage more with our online people. So with you guys and with the live streams, and so many things we can do, Paul.
That's right. Well, we've really come a long way in the last year or two.
Uh-huh.
Before, all we really had was the YouVersion app.
Yeah, and
we have not abandoned that, by the way.
No, that's way cool. That's where we get our digital notes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna so the cool thing with like the signups, the registrations, and stuff like that, we can integrate that into even the YouVersion app. So I can make it so that on the YouVersion app, we have our little announcements on there. The graphics make it where you can click a link from the YouVersion app, and then it'll take you right to the signups, to the registrations. So yeah, we're working on integrating all that together. I should probably send that out as a prayer request, huh? As we do that. But if you're interested in it, if that's something that you like to do, and you have to be a little tech savvy. I mean, we can work with teaching you how to do this stuff, but a little tech savvy. We need lots and lots of people to be able to jump into all this. So that's it.
All right.
I think I've bored.
Technology is great when it works.
When it works, yeah. Here, I'm gonna get gotta get that my symbol just right there, my logo. So another thing that we're gonna do too, speaking of technology, we're gonna find ways to man, I even hate to say this, to be able to do like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that for the church. I don't want to border on the, when Jesus went into the temple and overturned the money changers tables. We don't want to get into that, but to be able to have it so we can have t-shirts, and like I've got one right now. This is our you can't see it, can you? If I stand up, you can. Our student hoodie, and only Jim and I have those, but to be able to have those where you can get those more, and the cups and stuff like that, so that we can, the big deal is that we can start to promote our church. I know that sounds a little too business markety, but our mission is to reach people. There you go. Yep. Reach people with the gospel. So got those. We still have logos, not logos. What are those called? Decals.
Yeah.
So still working.
I mean, this decal has stayed on my cup for more than 2 years, so it's a high quality decal.
It is, and we have some of those left. Unfortunately, the company that I got those from stopped doing those, and so I ordered some. I ordered it from the same company, but someone else is doing it for them now. So I don't know how the new ones are. They're a little different. But you've had that one for 2 years now, right?
At least. I mean, yeah, you slapped it on my cup when I wasn't looking, and it, despite my best efforts, I can't get it to come off. Even
I've got it on
my cup in the dishwasher occasionally. I mean, it's very resilient. It's going to be there for a while. It hasn't faded. It hasn't started peeling. It's a good looking decal too.
And this one here is laser engraved. So it's really not coming off. Now the one on the front of the computer here, That one is the new decal that is just a square. We cut around it, and I just put it in there. But that one's in a case. So, anyways, we better let them jump off. Oh, good morning, Tina. Just hopped on there.
Yeah.
Get into your Friday. Whoo, Friday fun day. I think Bethany calls it Friday. So hope to see you guys on Sunday, and then we'll be back. Back in Luke on Sunday.
Yay!
And
I
just
miss
to, I know, right? So just to get back into it, the title of the message is Unrepentant. I know,
Okay.
right? That's not permission. It's a statement.
All right. Okay.
Some people won't believe that. That's kind of the big idea there. So, anyways, we'll jump back into Luke, and the next week we'll unpack what all that means for us. So, hey, thanks for jumping in. Hey, Paul, thanks for jumping on.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is great. Thanks for giving me a couple of extra days to dig my car out.
Yeah. Trying out our new technology
Yep.
on our super wonderful, awesome guinea pigs that we have. So love you guys. Thanks for hopping on, and let me pray for you, and then we'll see you guys again on hopefully Sunday and next week. So let's pray. Father, thank you for your love. Thank you for the way that you work in our hearts. God, help us as a church and as individuals to use technology in every way we can to be able to reach our community and our world with the gospel of Jesus. God, I pray that, Lord, you would just bless that, take it, use it in ways that we can't even imagine and fathom. Help us to be good stewards of all the resources that you put into our care. We pray that you would use them for your honor and glory and for the sake of the gospel. In Jesus' name, amen. So we will see you guys next week.